This is your weekly for Sagittarius. I'm doing your reading. I've already shuffled your cards and the cards that came out. On the top we have commitment, cleanse and detoxify, forgiveness, workaholic, and at the bottom we have sad embrace, heart chakra, parental care, and prayer. So when I was meditating over the cards, what I heard was be it unto you. So whatever that is, whatever you've asked God for, all I heard was be it unto you, whatever that means to you. So for commitment, it's a beautiful card. I haven't seen this card come out since I've been doing my readings. This card is about accepting someone's hand in commitment. A lot of hearts. Very beautiful. So maybe you have a relationship that you're not committed in, or you may have a person who's coming in to give you an offer of commitment. Either way, be it unto you. It is commitment. It is up to you to accept it or not accept it. At the bottom you have sad embrace. I thought that was weird. That is a polar opposite. But it is sad embrace. It's about somebody embracing, having a sad moment and embracing it. Remember, we all go through times of heaviness and times of loneliness and sadness. Maybe this commitment is to bring you out of the sad embrace. Or maybe accepting this commitment causes sad embrace because it meant a lot to you at one point, but it doesn't anymore. I don't know. Or maybe the person who's coming to you with the commitment is going through a sad time, and so they just want to feel happy again. Maybe you make them happy. I don't know. But it's sad embrace. And it could be anything else that's going on in your life that's causing the sadness. So maybe you can't see the commitment of this person, or maybe somebody already in your life who wants a commitment from you, but you're like, I'm dealing with this, so I can't fully surrender to you. Either way, this card is about knowing that you don't have to always stay in that place. It only comes for a moment in time, and it's only to let you know that you're still alive. The Marvin Sapp song said, so if you see me cry, it's just a sign that I'm still alive. Forgive my vocals because, they're not there. But the Marvin Sapp song was about, if you see me cry, it's just a sign that I'm still alive. So this sad embrace is just letting you know that you're still alive and you're still going to feel things, but don't reject anybody's hand, or don't reject the people in your life that actually want to bond with you because you're feeling sad, because they can bring you out of this, and maybe they have caused this and they're like, listen, I'm sorry, I still want a relationship with you. Or maybe they don't even know that you're feeling sad. It could be multiple people. Now, when I was looking, I thought it was pretty dope because this is 45, 4 and 5 is 9, 36, 3 and 6 is 9. So it's a master number. Whatever is happening in your life is divinely guided. It's divinity, divine timing at its purest. So, and this lady is so busy looking down with her head in her lap that she can't see the beauty of what's going on around her, or the beauty of what God is offering her. It's like, be it unto you, but you have to accept it. So, moving right along, and that's the road that you're on. It's a polar opposite. At least the top card is commitment. It's the beauty of it. It's like after the darkness, after the sadness, because this is at the bottom. Maybe this was in the past. Now you have this bright future ahead of you, or that's coming your way, but you have to accept it. Either way, however it applies to you. So then for your angel message, you have cleanse and detoxify. It says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow of shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So that is basically about you purifying your body from toxins, food, anything that's not helping you to ascend, helping you to see things clearly. That could be things you are reading, things you are watching on TV, music that you are listening to. It could be anything. It doesn't have to just be food or drink or alcohol. It could be what you're watching, what you're consuming. At the bottom you have heart chakra. The heart chakra says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being. attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So that's basically about your heart chakra. When I want to say you had this card, it's about you opening up your heart after all this sad embrace. It's like some people just want to protect their hearts. This lady here is protecting her heart. I mean, it looks beautiful. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love. But she's actually like, yeah, I'm afraid. You know, she's beautiful, but she's afraid. But this card is reminding you that it's safe to be loved and to love back, especially with a commitment on the table. You have to open your heart as you cleanse your mind and your spirit and your heart. You know, the Bible says, creating me a clean heart. You know, clean out the things that made you sad so that you can understand that you are worthy of love and you do deserve to be loved. For your life change, you have forgiveness. So we know what forgiveness is. It's about forgiving everyone, including ourselves, for not knowing, forgiving other people for not knowing. Just forgiveness all around the board. After having like this whole sad embrace and, doing things that you probably shouldn't have been doing to your body, like forgive yourself. Forgive everybody involved, because you cannot get that clean heart and that pure heart and be, back pure and lighthearted again if you haven't forgiven. You have to think about it. People who are stubborn or egotistical or angry or however they are, sometimes it's just because of just a simple thing as they haven't forgiven other people and they haven't forgiven themselves. As simple as forgiveness, and maybe people are forgiving you. Who knows? Forgiveness is very vital in life. It is how we thrive. It is how we grow. So it's forgive and be forgiven. It's a reciprocated feeling. But most importantly, forgive yourself. Forgive the ones who didn't know that they left you feeling this way. Maybe they didn't know they left you feeling sad. Maybe they didn't know that they abandoned you. Maybe they didn't know that they were hurting you. Maybe they didn't know that they were poisoning your heart or, putting things in your mind that need not be there. Maybe they didn't know. So for your life change message, you have to forgive, point blank in the period. Forgive and be forgiven. The Bible says if your brother or sister sin against you 70 times, you forgive them 70 times over. It's what we have to do. It's not a choice. You can't just decide. You have free will, so you can say no. But what good is that going to do you? Then you're going to be like this. That's how you're going to be, because you don't want to forgive. At the bottom, you have parental care. This is about you taking care of a parent. Maybe you have parents in your life who used to take care of you, but now you're in the role of taking care of their parent. This part is about don't let it be so much of a strain on you that you can't live, but extend them grace, because you have to remember they took care of you in one point in time. And it's like if they have things going on that you don't know anything about, sometimes taking care of your parent is just knowing what they are going through. It's not about I have to sit and hold your hand and I have to baby you now. It's just about, Mom, what is this about? How do you feel about it? Dad, what is this about? If it was your grandmother who took care of you, Grandma, how does it make you feel? Do you want me to buy you anything? You want me to take you out to eat? Or I could just watch TV with you. It's not as hard and complicated as we make it, but once we start, cleansing our mind of thinking that it is so hard, and it will help ease your stress, easier ways to deal with realizing that, okay, my parents are in a situation that I don't understand. I have to take care of them, be it emotionally, financially, medically, it doesn't matter. It's just about, it's your turn to be there, but don't let it, Spirit is saying it's not going to stress you out. They're going to help you deal with it so you don't think that it is so heavy on you that you can't live. That is their point. That is their purpose of saying you're going to see how beautiful you feel. Maybe it has been weighing on your mind. You don't have to worry about it. The angels are going to take care of it. But you do have to let your parents know that you understand and you accept that that is where they are. And anything that you can do, you will be able to do with the purest, lightest heart, to where it's not heavy for anybody. Because sometimes your parents don't want to let you know, because they know this is how you're going to get. You're going to stress out. You're going to make it hard on them even, so they don't want to tell you. But Spirit is saying don't worry about it. We have it. they're going to help you deal with it. And it's not about you just having to hold their hand. It's just about saying, Mom, did you go to the doctor? I'm glad you went to the doctor. Anything new? Dad, did you do what you're supposed to do? Grandma? Just simple stuff. Well, let's watch TV. And sometimes taking care of your parents is about taking them away from having to worry about it. Sometimes you can ask them so much to where they're like, listen, you stressing me out. I go to the doctor so much. I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about the new movie that's coming out. We can watch it together. Did you hear the new song on the radio? Just different things that will help both of you guys be in harmony and in peace, even though things are not where you want it to be. That way nobody's left feeling sad or drained or, oh my gosh, oh, what was me? For your chakra, you have workaholic. So this is about somebody putting all their attention into work and just making sure that everything is okay. That is mainly everyone's goal, is to work and build a career and better their finances and their goals in life. Just make sure that it's not toxic. Make sure it's not eating away at your mental space. Make sure that it is not stressing you out. And make sure that it's not blocking you from this commitment. Because sometimes we don't want to deal with like commitments and the sadness, so we run to work. We're like, forget it, I'll just go work. But don't be so much of a workaholic that you forget about the beauty of life. And you forget about your heart. Because, working is sometimes mental. It's not as much emotion. And you don't want to do that. Because your angel message is telling you love is the heart of the matter right now. You need to be focusing on love. At the bottom, you have prayer. This is about a person who decided that they were going to do something, but their grandfather told them, no, you should pray about it. And when they prayed about it, they didn't do it. And the grandfather, he was going to leave the farm. And the grandfather said, you should pray before you leave. And Spirit told them not to go, and they stayed a little longer with their grandfather, and grandfather actually passed away. So they were thankful that they stayed. This card is about before you do anything, make sure you pray about it. And it's about if you have been taken off track, the Spirit is telling you that you're going to be back on track. So remember to pray. Because remember, our thoughts are not his thoughts, and our ways are not his ways. So you have to pray and ask God to give you the answer that you need to lead you. But this card also says if you have been taken off track, they are going to put you back on track. This is what this is. All this has, the sad embrace, the parental care, the harm to the body has taken you off track. The willingness to not forgive or feel like you are forgiven. Maybe you feel like God doesn't forgive you. Maybe you feel like people don't forgive you. It's not true. All is forgiven. You have to know that. But this is putting you back on track. So at the end of the day, you had a lot of blue, which is communication, and a lot of yellow, which deals with the mind. So when I was meditating, I was realizing Spirit was saying that maybe you have been thinking too much, that you're not communicating properly. Or maybe you have been communicating opposite of what you think. Maybe you think and feel a way, but you're not able to communicate it in a way where people can receive it and understand it, and it's causing disruptions or fears. Do not do that. This is about you communicating from your purest part of your heart and you thinking positively about things, getting your thought process in alignment with where you need to go, which is when you pray, you'll be able to understand more, and Spirit will be able to cleanse your mind so that you can get back on track. That's what this card is about. So Sagittarius, you have a commitment coming in that's going to help you deal with this sad embrace. Maybe you meeting this person and committing to this person is going to make you feel sad, but not in a way that's depressed. Maybe just in a way that's emotional. It is okay. All is well. All will work out the way it should, because both of these are 9. So you are coming back into alignment with your divine purpose, which I forgot, this prayer card is also about you answering your higher calling. That's the main thing it's about. So you have a higher calling that you need to answer, and you need to pray so that you know what that is. I forgot all about that. Thank you, Spirit. But commitment is going to help you deal with this sad embrace. Remember to cleanse and detoxify your body. You have to constantly renew your mind. You have to constantly get those things out of you that don't belong, especially after you have gone through everything that you have gone through. Heart chakra, love is the heart of the matter. Love is coming your way, but you have to know that it is safe for you to be loved, and it is safe for you to love other people back without feeling like something is going to happen. The Spirit said we are there to deal with your stress, forgiveness, is your life change matter right now. In your life, you need to have forgiveness for others as well as yourself. And know that you are forgiven for everything that you have done. Parental care is another part of your life change. This is what you need to be focusing on, making sure that the people who took care of you are taken care of in return. Workaholic. I know you want to work. Just getting ready for work. They came on the radio the other day. I was so excited. I was like, yes, ma'am, I am getting ready for work. So workaholic, but don't let it get in your way. And understand that you need to pray so that you answer your higher calling. Because this work that you're doing might not be a part of your higher calling, or it might be. But you have to pray to make sure that you get back into alignment where Spirit wants you. Because that's what it is about. In your roadmap, you have 9s everywhere. So Spirit is trying to get you back into your higher calling. Much love to you, Sagittarius.